Martin Bryan here from my guitar channel, and I'm going to ask a very important philosophical question. What makes a Les Paul a Les Paul? Is it a fancy top? Is it a binding? Or is it mahogany? An attitude? A feeling? Well, I'm going to try to explain that in the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So what we have here is a genuine Gibson Les Paul. And I would argue that what makes it a real Les Paul is the mahogany body. Now the neck on this one is made of maple, right? So it's not all mahogany construction, but this thing is every bit a Les Paul. And what I mean by that is a Les Paul is not comfortable. A Les Paul has a couple of sharp edges and it fights you. When you play it, it ensures that you're paying attention. These edges are not beveled and smooth like a Strat or other versions of this guitar made by different companies. Now here we have an Epiphone, which is owned by Gibson, and it's their offshore brand. It's a directly inspired. This is the 2020 Gibson inspired by. So it's very close in its construction, attitude, and tone to the Gibson Les Paul standard. So it's got a pretty top, but it's got those edges I was talking about. Mahogany body, in this case a mahogany neck, and two double coil pickups. This is a double coil pickup, but it's stacked, so it has kind of a P90 sound to it. Now, a lot of people will argue, ESPLTD, are they just a knockoff? I got to tell you, this thing is every bit of a Les Paul attitude and tone, and these active pickups don't change that. And let me talk through that a little bit. So, yeah, we've got a fancy binding like this guitar, actually a fancier one. This is 3-ply, but it's got that carved top. It's got those sharp edges. And although it does have one bevel in the back to make it a little more comfortable, its attitude is all Les Paul. Now, you might say active pickups, this thing takes a battery. Let's go back here. Gibson has experimented for some time with different versions of pickups and how to make them hotter. This is their 490T, which is an overwound pickup and battery boosted.